Hi, I'm Alan Langford, and this is What the Fun, episode 27, a project tour. I'm going to try doing something a little different this time. What the Fun is a hopefully humorous, critical review of crowdfunding projects, and this time I'm going to try to go through a whole mess of projects really quickly, and we'll see how that works out. I hope you find it entertaining. So here we go. Uh, Here's the overview of all the projects that we're going to take a look at. It's going to be fun. Let's get into it. Here we have Kimblade, the self-applying water repellent eye longest. Okay, that's a vertical bar. Longest last wiper. So this thing has got 4 days to go. It is at 200,000 funding. Its goal is only 10,000, so it's way over the target. 10,000 might be a little low. I'll confess I haven't gone into the real details on this because there's really not a heck of a lot of time. But this thing is it's just a squarish kind of wiper with a silicone coater on it. It looks like it could be a good idea. A whole bunch of people think it's a good idea. So if you want new improved wipers, give it a look. This is the Congratulations coin and Attaboy coin. This guy's minting coins that you can give to people to say that the job well done, and they're denominated at 2 cents. So here's my 2 cents. There's no atta girl thing. This is something straight out of the 50s. I think it's just plain strange, and he's got $289 worth of his goal and 4 days to go. Goodbye. The superbly comfortable bamboo eco underwear for men. Okay, so bamboo eco underwear. The material is made from bamboo fiber, but it's actually a synthetic fiber called rayon. And this is the major manufacturer in the world of bamboo-based fiber. This group in India. This is what eco-friendly bamboo fiber manufacturing plant looks like. I'm sure they do a lot to maintain their low eco profile, but in terms of actual environmental impact, this is a caustic chemical process used to tear fibers apart and then reassemble them back into this synthetic fiber. And yeah, it's biodegradable and all that kind of stuff, but it isn't exactly what we would call super duper eco-friendly. So, it's great material, still not so eco, folks. Sorry. We have the Trixta, the next generation scooter. You got to see this thing in operation. Here's our demo video. And come on, demo video. You can do it for me. Here we go. So here's this guy, presumably the inventor, demonstrating how much fun the Trixta is as he falls off of it and then turns around and tries to go some more and then loses his balance. And he's got $9 of his $64,000 funding. And yeah, that is not the next generation scooter. Sorry, that's a total fail. You can't even do a demo video that shows that's not a fail. Come on, seriously. All right. Now we have the MDR X-Claw adjustable cell phone case. It's too bad that the guy's video on this actually just sort of talks about his prototype. Let's see if I can pop in on the prototype here. Come on, sync. So there's his prototype. It's this big, massive thing that's got screw assemblies and all that kind of wonderful stuff. His actual final product is still super bulky. There's these things around it, and it kind of straps together somehow, and I guess you tighten it up. It is not an elegant solution, and he's raised $25. Yeah. Okay. These guys want to build a second larger Alaska wild fish and chip food trailer. Obviously, they've got an initial smaller one. So here's a pro tip in business. What you're supposed to do if you have a successful business is you're supposed to generate a profit And then after you've generated the profit, you reinvest that into new stuff. You don't go to Kickstarter looking for 55,000 bucks. So either your prices are too low or you don't know how to run a business. I'm not sure which, and I don't care. All right, what do I got here? The Rocket King Camping Stove. Okay, this is a winner. This guy's just over 100% of his backer. I'm not much of a camper, but this thing's cool. It's basically a flat pack. It assembles from this little knockdown flat pack, and you put it together, and it uses this convection effect to generate a more efficient flame and to start faster and all that kind of wonderful stuff. And it's reasonably priced. It's a cool little product, and it's a go. This guy's going to do well with this thing. We have the Wine Muff, keeping hands warm while drinking a glass of wine. So the person who's backing this is a retired person who likes to spend time on her patio and doesn't like it when her hands get cold and she's drinking a glass of wine, and I guess gloves don't work because she's spending hours. Anyway, she and $676 worth of other retired alcoholics think this is a good idea. She's looking for 10,000 in 6 days. Not going to happen. Shouldn't happen. The Crumb Catcher. Stop feeding mice. No crumbs in your crack. The only reason why this thing is up here is because of that slogan. No crumbs in your crack. Seriously? Did you even think about that? Yeah, you're what, 25% funded? I hope you never get your 5,000. Just change the name and try again. This is dumb. The Wheeled Brew Vintage Tap Truck. Now here's some guys from Toronto. They want to raise 11,000 and change for to help with conversion of this thing into a truck that's got taps on it so that they can run around it and sell beer. They do mention that they've talked to some investors and things. That's probably where you should get it. Like, why would somebody who's in Los Angeles spend any money so that you can get a beer in Toronto? Like, Kickstarter is just not the right venue for this. Then we have Buster the Home Butler Robot. The only reason why Buster's here is because Butler's built inside a used food container of some sort. It looks like the sort of thing that you get kitty litter in. That sets the tone for the rest of the project. They've got $1. That's probably as much as they're going to get. Then we have the Amazon-sized lockbox. What you're going to get is an Amazon-sized lawsuit from Amazon for using the word Amazon without permission. The Scoot Truck. It's some kind of an automatic thing that lets you move stuff around. It looks like it's a solution looking for a problem, and Kickstarter agrees. They want $200,000 to fund this thing. Different business cards designed for different persons. That's a good idea because, getting some other business card that doesn't have your name on it would kind of suck. We have airbrushes for miniature painters. This thing's way funded over what they asked for. They're asking for almost $10,000. They got 112. Evidently, this is a good idea. If you're doing and painting small miniatures, take a look at this project. The EDC kitchen. From the truncated description, I couldn't figure out what this is, but it's like a shared workspace for people who are doing food preparation. Could be a good idea, but yeah, the guy obviously can't really express what the hell it is, and so he's getting no uptake. Time to relaunch that with a description that actually indicates what the hell you're doing. Okay, Jacob's unnamed food truck. Jacob's got a sob story about how he grew up poor and all that kind of stuff. They're talking about they may have some interest from investors. It would be good to actually talk to investors because then you could give them the food and they could then tell you whether or not that food is really worth funding or not. Okay. The Swifter, create your own app. Who wants to create their own app? And I'm going to run out of time, so that's it. This is What the Fund. I'll try to cover the other projects later. Follow me. Go to Patreon and fund me if you want. That's it. Good night.